Hello everyone. Who here has ever heard of the concept cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is a fundamental concept that everyone needs to understand in our era. We live in a society where everyone goes online, all the information we get is really personal, and we have a tendency to keep that data and information all online, and it's easy for hackers to get that information by sending viruses and scams. That being said, today we're going to be talking about cybersecurity, and you should listen to me because cybersecurity is what everyone needs to learn, because everyone needs to understand keeping your information safe is data is power. That's what I learned from one of my teachers in my computer class, is that the data that is on your computer is essential, and if you lose that, it has a tendency you will never be able to get that back. So what we're going to be talking about today is the history of cybersecurity, why cybersecurity is important, and why you should work for cybersecurity to keep your businesses protected from hackers. Now, moving on to my first point. Cybersecurity has been around since the 1990s, and it dominated the global communication landscape in 1993. And there was this one person named Kevin Martin, or Kevin Mitnick, who was a hacker that the FBI was found that, and he was like the most dangerous hacker in that time. And so basically what he did was he hacked into the academic and corporate computer systems, and he made like billions of dollars, made millions of dollars in damage towards the systems. And he created there was this one virus called the I Love You virus, and this I Love You virus was it was a virus, but it didn't do as much damage as other viruses that were created during that time. And these concepts of keeping your information safe can lead to not getting identity theft, which is really what you don't want. And and another form of hacking is called the denial of service, which is a DDoS, and it's servers are sending one message to another server, and it's sending too much data onto the page, and it will basically paralyze the server and will crash the website, and then you can't get your information back. So a idea was that a 15-year-old Canadian, or a 15-year-old was a person who hacked into the eBay and Amazon, and he made lots of money disappear from the business because he hacked into it and would make the businesses lose money because of that. And I got all that information from Warren's Kathy, who has a PhD, and I got that in the year of 2013 from the article like how to keep your information safe online. And computer hackers have also hacked into the Pentagon, and the Pentagon is where government keeps their secrets. And now moving on to my second point. Why cybersecurity is important and how to keep your data safe is cyber attacks today there's malware out there that are created. 200,000 malware are created daily, and that amount is insane, because if malware is being created daily, that malware can infect computers. And ways of keeping your computer safe is updating your iOS to the most recent iOS will help protect your information, and keep running antivirus system scans can help protect your computer. And also having stronger passwords and be aware of phishing scams that are out there that are trying to fake your identity, and they're trying to take your identity by saying that, oh, you got a virus, or you got to reset your password that Apple sends to you. You fill out that information to have your Apple ID, which means they have your credit card information, your account, and they can lock you out. And my grandparents had a friend that accidentally did that, and they regretted every moment. Now, how is cybersecurity important for businesses? Well, businesses are a big corporation, and having information that is safe needs to be important because there's hospitals out there that have personal information from records, and people really do not want to be getting that information lost. So keeping a well-secured firewall network for businesses will help prevent viruses, and the cybersecurity is very important for businesses. And there's this one test called and I got that information from Corlett L. Stevens, October 24th, 2017. And there's this other type of You
got 6 minutes.
Okay. There's this other type of way that can help prevent viruses for businesses. Is there's this thing called a penetration test, which is a test that hackers will hack into their business. They're basically they're skilled to go into businesses, and they're skilled to hack, and they're trying to see how vulnerable people's systems are. So that is one way of keeping your businesses safe, is by using the penetration test, which helps businesses from losing their information. And then there's also different types of attacks. Like there's others attacks out there, like there's the Trojans, there's scams, emails, like phishing scans. And so our information that we talked about today was we talked about
7 minutes.
Today we talked about cybersecurity and how keeping safe online is a fundamental issue. It's a fundamental skill that we need today from our digital war. And we talked about how to keep businesses safe, how to protect your systems, and why in the history of cybersecurity. Thank you, guys.